There was a squirrel, a little teeny tiny baby squirrel, when I was growing up back in Yardley, Pennsylvania. This little baby squirrel runs up to my sister. We're sitting there and just sits on her lap. And then we're petting it, and we call it Squirrely Whirly, was the name of the squirrel, because we're kids, Squirrely Whirly. And then we fed Squirrely Whirly, because you don't have to feed a Squirrely Whirly. We'd run into the house. Mom, she would give us a can of corn. He loved it. We gave him, and then he would just kind of hang around. He was in a tree, and then one day he just disappeared. About a year and a half later, Lori having a birthday party, and everybody's out running around, and then the squirrel just runs right up and sits at the table. Wasn't afraid of anybody. And we're like, oh my gosh, is that Squirrely Whirly? That's Squirrely Whirly. He's back. It could have been Squirrely Whirly.
Sure.
Yeah.
Why not?
And happy. We ended up, he married my sister.
Squirrely Whirly?
Yes, he did.
Well, that's interesting.
But happy end to it.
That's a twist.
They have 3 kids and they're doing well. Yeah, he's got himself a nice job, good pension. No, I don't know where Squirrely Whirly is today, but
I'm sure he's fine.
He's perfectly fine at this point. Yeah. That was the birthday party where my mother said, no, listen, I've got lots of games for everybody, but I don't want anybody to do is go over across the street, across Sufton Avenue, where they're building the construction for the new homes. I don't want anybody going over there and poking that dead dog that's in that hole with a stick. Now, we hadn't even that had even crossed our mind to get sticks and poke a dead dog that was in a hole at a construction site. But when the party slows down, as it does, my sister's like, the pressure of all these 7, 8-year-olds that have already done the pin, the tail, and the donkey and everything else and the sack races, it's just like there was a lull. And that's when I yelled out, hey, we get some sticks and go poke a dead dog. And everyone's like, let's go.
The seed had been planted.
Lori's still talking about why Mom ever brought that up. Yeah. It wasn't like we were doing that for weeks on end and then don't go over there. But we didn't even know the dead dog was over
Whatever
there.
You do.
Whatever you do, don't poke the dead dog in the hole. Lori goes, but that was like the highlight of the party.
Yeah. Your mom was fascinating. Just as
she was a kooky lady.